Hey, how y'all doing today? Glad y'all could join us. Got a little story for you. A few weeks ago, my son called me on a Saturday. At the spur of the moment, he said, "Hey, I need to borrow your truck." And I thought about it, and he hadn't driven a truck much, and he's driven a small car, and he needed the trailer also. And I thought about it, and I really didn't like it, but I said, "Yeah, go ahead." I said, "What are you going to do?" He said, "I'm going to get something." I said, "Well, what is it?" And he said, "It's a piano." I said, "Well, have you got some help?" And he said, "No, I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. I just need to borrow the truck." So I reluctantly let him borrow the truck. And before he come and got it, my wife, Kathy, decided, well, she's going to go with him and help. And I'm thinking, and I had some other plans, and I thought, yeah, I guess I'm going to go too. So we pile in the truck, head north, about 20 minutes. Drove up to the house, older couple, getting rid of a piano. And I had hopes it was a small piano. It wasn't. It was one of those upright pianos, one of the old style, the one that weighs probably 800 pounds. And so they wheeled it out of their house, and we managed to get it on the trailer. As soon as I seen that piano, though, my attitude started going down, and trying to load that thing was not getting a lot better. We got it on the piano, got it back home, had to back it into a spot that was kind of tight to get a trailer and a truck into, but finally got it in there. But my attitude this time had gone downhill because I was having trouble. We had to go up about 9 steps, about 48, 52 inches in height difference. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, we're not going to get this thing in here. And we messed with it, and fussed with it, and got mad at each other, and things were going not so well. And at one point, I said, "Look, I'll give you $100 for this if we just go dump this thing in a ditch somewhere." He had got the piano for free, so he said, "No." He said, "If it's up to me, maybe, but my wife wants this. I've got to get this in the house." So we messed with it a little more. He tried to call some people. He couldn't get a hold of anybody. I tried to get a hold of some people, couldn't get anybody. A neighbor come by, and he was willing to try to help us with this. And he got up there and started, and we was afraid he was going to hurt his back because we knew that he had some back issues. So he decided not to go forward, but he did the neighborly thing, and he was willing to help. And so we fussed and fumed, and Mitchell finally decided, and my son finally decided, well, we're going to go to town, see if we can find something to help us. My attitude at this point is in the toilet. I was ashamed of myself afterwards. But we got to town, dropped them off at the hardware store. I went to get gas in the truck. Come back, I'm sitting in the truck, and I prayed. I said, "God, you're going to have to help my attitude. I know it's bad right now, but you're going to have to help me because I can't, I can't change it by myself." Went to the store, got the stuff we needed, got back in the truck. Attitude's still bad at this point. Somewhere on the way home, my attitude began to change. My attitude was totally different when we got back to the house. And my attitude, I'm thinking, and maybe their attitude, maybe we help change each other's attitude. I know I'm going to credit to God for the prayer answered. And so we re-looked at it. We put the ramps down we got. We put the plywood down we got. We put some ratchet straps on that thing. And we got that piano in the house. Up 9 steps, 800 pounds, 3 of us. What changed? Well, this wasn't the weight of the piano. It was still 800 pounds. It wasn't the amount of help we had, 3 of us. And it wasn't the incline or the number of steps we had to go up. It hadn't changed. Our attitudes had changed. And I'm just going to tell you, if you go at something with a bad attitude, it's going to make it so much tougher. You need to get your attitude in the right atmosphere. If you need to pray to God about it, pray to God about it, and I believe He will help. Whatever, get your attitude right. Your attitude makes all the difference in what you're facing, what you're trying to do, the things you are going through. Your attitude, and I know this is a cliche, but your attitude will determine your altitude. It makes a difference. So ask God to help you with your attitude, and I believe He will. He did me, and we got that piano in the house. So there you go. Hey, count your blessings every day. Pray for a good attitude, and we'll see you later. God bless.